My small book, Doti, is too playful by Sheba Shawa in the daylight. In the daylight. Page number 2. 2. In a small village of Chipata in the eastern province of Zambia, southern Central Africa, along with their sister Kwasu, mother and father, there lived a young boy whose name was Doti. Doti means dirt or mud in my native language. Lovely map of my country, Zambia here. The provinces, Lusaka province, that's the capital city, Lusaka province, central province, eastern, Muchinga, northern, Luapula, Copper Belt, northwestern, western province, southern province, and recently added a province, Chilanga province near Lusaka. And the neighbors are starting down south here, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Tanzania, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Angola. Map of my country here, Zambia in southern Central Africa. Page number 3. Doti loved to play very much. It is very good for you to have some time to play, his mother and father told him. But now that you are older, you must become more responsible. However, Doti paid no attention to the advice the parents gave him. The parents gave him a small piece of land so that Doti could grow his own crop, but it was all in vain. Doti refused to do any work. On the other hand, his older sister, Kwasu, was very obedient, respectful, and hardworking. Even though she too found some time to play, especially with her doll, she helped her parents with chores around the house, in and around the house. Kwasu helped with cleaning the house, washing the clothes, cooking, and even with the gardening and farming. When Doti's parents asked Doti to help with the gardening, cleaning the backyard poultry, or even raking the yard, Doti angrily said no. All he wanted to do was to play. Page number 4, with a picture of giraffes here at play. So giraffes at play. Doti only wanted to play with his friends like these giraffes at play. So Doti's mother and father told of the benefits of doing the following chores in and around the home. Gardening, a source of income. We can grow plenty of our own vegetables with no need to buy from the market. Fresh vegetables are very good for our health, providing the body with much needed vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Being outside in the fresh air and sunshine is very good for our mental health and bones. We must remember to always wear hats to protect our skin from too much sun when we are gardening. Picture a man gardening here, gardening on page number 5. Backyard poultry. For meat, which is a very good source of protein, also a good means of extra income. The chicken droppings can be used as manure for the vegetable garden. Backyard poultry. Picture of the backyard poultry on page number 6. Raking the yard. It keeps the outside surroundings clean and neat, keeps away insects like mosquitoes, cockroaches, and rats that like to live and multiply in dirty containers or papers around the house. The leaves and the cut grass can also be made into compost manure that you can use for gardening. Backyard. Man raking the yard here on page number 7. Man raking the yard. Picture of a man raking the yard on page number 7. So Doti's mother and father also encourage their children to be clean. Benefits of cleanliness. Keeping the house clean. Sweeping, dusting removes dust that makes us breathe properly. When dust or germs enter our breathing system, we can have coughs and colds. Harmful bacteria that can make us very sick with diarrhea or even cholera, especially can grow in places that are kept dirty or not properly washed. Page number 8, with a lovely picture of a boy here sweeping a dirty floor. Page number 8. The kitchen, bath, and toilet room spaces especially must be kept exceptionally clean and disinfected. We, with our family and friends, are very happy when we sit and play in a clean house and its surroundings. Keeping one's clothes clean. We wear clean clothes because they look, smell neat, and clean. Clean clothes are necessary for a healthy life. Dirty clothes keep germs that can lead to skin infections. Washing our clothes and then drying them neatly in the sunlight kills the germs. We must always wash our underwear every day and make sure that we wash our blankets often also. Picture of hanging out clothes to dry in the sun here. Hanging out clothes to dry in the sun. So brushing our teeth. To remove small pieces of food remains in our teeth and gums that rot and cause cavities and gum diseases. We must make sure that we brush our tongue very well as well. For a fresh breath, we must brush our teeth at least 2 times a day. In the morning as we start the day and in the evening before we go to bed. Brushing with a good toothpaste ensures that we always have whiter teeth, a fresh breath, with a brighter, beautiful smile. Page number 10. With a brand of a toothpaste here, Colgate, a toothpaste that helps to keep our teeth and gums clean. Use a good toothpaste for a fresh breath, Colgate. Taking a bath daily. To remove sweaty, oily dirt that covers the skin, use a good soap that leaves us smelling clean and fresh so that our family and friends can enjoy being close to us. A man washing his hair here. Okay, picture of a man washing his hair. So washing our hair once or 2 times a week. Insects that live on human blood like lice live in hair that is dirty and not properly combed. We must wash and comb our hair as often as possible to make sure it is very clean. So cleanliness of the whole body and surroundings makes us happy and healthy. This promotes the making of bright and interesting ideas that everyone likes. As a young man, a youth, Doti preferred to choose friends that he could play and gossip with. So Doti sometimes went to other people that did different things and asked them to play and gossip with him. They all said no to Doti's demands. Even though they also spared some time to relax, they did not want to be too playful like Doti. They were all very busy with their own professions that they liked very much. So page number 12. With a picture of a farmer here, the following are some of the different professions in Doti's village. Farmers. They grow crops and raise animals for people to eat. A farmer. Doctors and nurses. They treat sick people so that they can become better again. Picture of a doctor here. A teacher. A picture of a teacher here. So teachers share knowledge. Bricklayers. They place blocks expertly together to make decent buildings. A bricklayer. A picture of a bricklayer here. A headman. Picture of a headman on page number 14. A village headman. Or the chief is the leader of a small community or a village. A village headman here. A village headman. Okay, so there's also a preacher. There was also a preacher in Doti's village here. A preacher that teaches the goodness of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of Jehovah God. So a preacher teaches the good news of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of Jehovah God. Okay. So the mother and father told Doti he should go to school to learn how he can become useful in society, but always Doti said no. That's page number 15. The teacher, farmer, doctor, bricklayer, headman, and even the preacher told Doti to get a useful skill, but again Doti said no. All he liked to do was to gossip and play. Eventually, Doti found friends of his age group who also did not want to go to school nor to do any work but to play and gossip. Soon, Doti's friends were many. They formed a group of young people who did not want to learn anything. Doti did not want to go to, nor did he like school. There is no need to go to school, Doti and his friends said. Every day, Doti's friends got together to play and gossip. Now, Doti is not young anymore. He's growing old. He still wants to play and gossip, but he does not have any friends anymore. All the friends that he used to play and gossip with, like Doti, are growing old and all have no skill. When he was younger, Doti's mother and father used to give Doti some money, but now they do not anymore. You should have learned to do something useful when you're younger, they angrily remind him. Now you're growing old and you have no money to help yourself nor anyone. Worse still, you have no knowledge nor useful skill to share with anyone. Now you are a nobody. So here on page number 16, an interesting picture of Doti here. Now Doti is all alone. He's all alone. Doti is now very sad. He should have listened to his mother and father when he was younger. He should have used his time when he was younger to learn how to become useful in society. Doti should not have been too playful. So here I have the lesson extraction here highlighted, underlined. It makes no sense to spend all our valuable time playing and gossiping with friends. We must always use our time in a good, useful, and sensible way, the story teaches us. Okay, that's page number 16. Page number 17, with a lovely picture of children in class happily participating in a class lesson. Okay, lovely picture here of children happily participating in a class lesson. And some words explained. So, chores, a routine task, especially in a household one. A skill, a type of work or activity which requires special training. Gossip, reports or talk about people involving details which are not confirmed as true. Playful, fond of games and amusements. Respectful, showing politeness or honor to someone. A cavity, a hole in the tooth. Infections, bacteria, fungus, or viruses that cause diseases. Disinfect, cleaning with an approved chemical substance. Sweat, moisture that comes out of our bodies. Bacteria, tiny microorganisms that cause disease. Manure, decayed organic material used as fertilizer for growing plants. A source of income, money received especially on a regular basis for work or through investments. Exceptional, more than normal. Vitamins and minerals, organic and inorganic compounds required in small quantities in the body. Fiber helps the body digest the food more easily. Page number 18 and the end here. The end, and here I have a page of a special dedication here. A special dedication here with my father, with a picture here of my father with my father here, Joseph, May 1984. A special dedication, and it reads, I would like to dedicate this book, Doti is Too Playful, to my father for his hard work and dedicated effort to have all his children educated. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Joseph Justus Shawa here, December 1945 to May 2005. Okay. So yes, the back page here, the back page, the cover page, the back cover page. Our story to encourage all children to go to and stay in school, not to be too playful, nor entertain gossip. Sheba, handwritten by Sheba here. And the comments, now page 1 here, page 1, the comment, it reads, I wrote this story as an offshoot from the main story in my book, Kamadoti or Mad. And the response page or idea for my 300 words. My 300 words. Munda yangu 300 words, or short, my 300 words. So my small book here, Doti is Too Playful by Sheba Shawa, in the daylight.